Let's go. We're back. More music reviews. Shout out to everybody in the stream, man. Let me know where you guys are from, and let me know where you guys are from and what you do. For the new people who wasn't on the previous stream on the podcast, welcome. Y'all know it's about to go down. We about to listen to a lot of dope music. We're gonna let you know if it needs improvement to be placed in TV and film. We're gonna let you know if it's ready. And then at the end of it, we're gonna pick some of the top ones that we heard and go on about our peaceful lives. So I'm excited. We got Kim Durr is back. Appreciate you, Kim Durr, letting the people know what's up. Saint Devil is back. We see you. Had to send in a second track because I made a mistake on the file on the first one, so please disregard the track The Fall of Atlantis if it comes up. Thank you for the heads up. Remind me. See, look at this. So on my previous stream, this was like this. No one could read it. Now it's like this. Like the house next door could read that, as big as that was. Let's get this together. That's why I don't be updating stuff. That's why I be having like the oldest version of stuff, because it just start getting crazy. All right, Michael Connor's back in the building. Davey Dave in the building from Philly. I see you. Patty P is back. What's up, Patty? Now it's 2:30 in Ireland. Let's go. On the grind. Cleveland is in the building. What's up? Charlotte, North Carolina. Howard be thy name. What's up? I press black and white keys and sounds come out. I love it. New York City, composer, producer, drums, all of that. Love it. RWJ all day. What's up? Halftime Slim. What's good? Zim Zada's back in the building. Auburn, Alabama. Denver, Colorado. Let's go, man. If y'all already listened to some music, let me see some fire emojis so I can see how serious y'all are tonight. See if y'all really want to listen to this music. Saskatoon, Canada. What's up, Rupin? Betty is back. What's up, Betty? Young Star Pride. What's up? Rupin. Oh, it's Rupin. Y'all know I be butchering some names. I've been calling this person Rupin for like 3.5 months straight. I am so sorry, Rupin. It's Rupin. Wow. You've been letting me go this whole time, Rupin, with just butchering your name. You've just been allowing it. Don't do that, man. Correct me as soon as possible, because I have no idea. Like, I can't hear y'all, so I have no idea if I'm saying your names right. That's hilarious. All right, I'm seeing the fire. That means it's time. It's time. Let's go. Stop that music. All right, let's see who's first up on this immaculate playlist. Let me hold on. What's this? Let me shift some things so I can see. As big as the screen is, sometimes there's still not enough space. Oops. Okay, here we go. All right, y'all. Oh, I guess I could have just used that. Huh? You know what? This was counterproductive. Let's move this back. All right, here we go. There we go. Man, the windows change, all of that stuff. All right. I will mess up a name. All right, Sebastian been working. Be all right, full mix. We starting it off. Let's go.
Wake up every morning with a smile, thinking about the girl who really drives me wild. Her life is like music. Oh, that is like oh. Every moment I'm with her, I never let go. Oh, I never let go. Dancing in the sunlight, with you every moment feels the town with the colors of joy. Indian ink, now that's my favorite decor. All the satisfaction.
So, Sebastian, I feel like something's missing on this. I just can't. I can't pinpoint it. Like, I feel like when the hook came in, it's vocal production. That's what's missing. I feel like the vocal production could be stronger on here. You know, add some backgrounds, stacking the lead vocals on the hook so that stands out.
Oh, dancing in the sunlight with you every moment.
Yeah, I feel like that's kind of holding it back a little.
Say oh oh oh, 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 oh. We touch the sky. Oh, dancing in the.
But like the direction, you know, it's kind of like it's one of those like happy, you know, happy vibes. But yeah, and honestly, I don't know. I'm thinking even like a female vocalist, like just somebody with like a playful personality in their voice, I think would do this track justice. Like it, you know, or if this vocal kind of brought more energy and fun to the vocal performance, I think it would make it better. That's what I think. Because it's like the music there, it's like happy, kind of, you know, cheesy, you know, just those kind of vibes. But the vocal performance, I think, is holding it back. And then maybe some music production stuff here and there to help build musically, and add some layers to that. But yeah, I think it's a great idea so far. Something lighter vocally, pop vibe. Yeah, got happy vibes. Yep. Or an arpeggio sound like in the track Sweet Dreams Are Made of These. Yeah, I think a pad to glue it together. It has an 80s vibes to it. Pad would be nice. Yeah. Happy vibe for sure. Especially with those, like, you know, those claps and stuff like that. Can definitely hear that. So yeah, I think you're on the right track, Sebastian. I think just continuing to develop the production of it and find the right vocalist to really bring that out would be great. All right, let's go. Howard, be thy name. What was the name of the track? I seen the super chat. Thanks for the super chat. Super Devil, thank you for the super chat. No, not Super Devil. I said Super Devil. Saint Devil. I seen super chat underneath Saint Devil and just mushed it all together. Tap up G McCrae, man. He's the 80s. What do we call it? What should we title G McCrae? The 80s master. I like that. Mac Vibe. All right. Let's see if we can find Mac Vibe. First, let me make a note of where I'm at so I don't get lost in the sauce with all these tracks. All right. Mac Vibe. I did see you type that. And then Saint Devil, we got Saint Devil. That's the one he don't want to play, so we'll delete that. Boom, so we don't get confused. All right, I got Mac Vibe. Let's see what Howard been cooking up. noticed. Ooh, the ending. Tighter ending, Sting ending, but the vibe on this joint, Howard be thy name. Shout out to Howard, man. He always coming through with some heat. No, I loved it though. Love the vibe. Can definitely hear something like this being used. Man, like honestly, bro, I would turn it, man. I would find somebody, some soulful vocals, like on some Anthony Hamilton vibes, and turn it into a song, like, I don't know, like a song about life or something. Cause I can hear that. I can hear that opening, you know, on some opening credits of a movie or something like that for sure. That joint was nice though. But yeah, definitely tighten up that ending. You know, Sting ending. I think vocals would take it to the next level. Definitely has potential. Instrumental wise as well. But yeah, dope stuff. I'm gonna give it a Let's go. I see how y'all starting this off. Music Soul Child, absolutely. I would not be mad at that. Dope. All right. The hour's near. I seen Saint Devils. Here we go. The hour nears. It's about to be one of those nights where I'm just saying everything wrong. Here we go. Oh, it's too early for this. Boom. I would just throw that on the end just to be extra. But this was dope. Man, I see why you be up 2:30 in the morning. You working. No, I love it. DJ Horn, love the composition, love the sound selection. Yeah, no, this was a nice trailer piece. Yeah, yeah, it's ready. It's ready to go. I think a lot of y'all said it. That piano, yeah, love how it started sparse and then it built and you had your very dynamic. Yeah, great work. Shout out to the Saint Devil. Excuse me. I can trees and different animals fighting in the forest. King of Lord of the Rings moment and elves and aliens fighting. Yeah, Mr. Roberson's rocking with it. Betty loves the instruments. Patty P ran and then came back and then ran again and then came back. Y'all got Patty running early on this stream. So, yeah, super dope. No doubt, man. Thanks for sharing that with us for sure. Great work. Let's go. Joshua Long, appreciate the super chat. Midnight in July. I like the sound of that. Now let's find it. Midnight in July by Joshua Long. Let's see how long it'll take me to find it. Here, I'll tell you what. Let me refresh. Number one. Here it is. Found it. Let's go. Flares just said, grab a Gatorade, Patty. Nicely done, Joshua. So, DJ Horn, because this is why I'm gonna give you the DJ Horn, man. So, and I love this about Sync. This was a Latin EDM brief, and you kind of stepped outside of the box. And that's what makes this like fun, because sometimes like you get those requests and it makes you do that. It's just like, you know what? That sounds fun. I think I can do it. Let me try it. And then you do it and you're like, you can do it. So now you're an even better composer because you've tried something that you wouldn't normally try. And you know, what you've seen is like this fusion that happens a lot in Sync, where they ask you to like kind of combine a couple different styles of music and instrumentation. I think you did it really, really well by pulling out, you know, instruments that are native to you know, to Latin music and things like that. and then still implementing those EDM elements to make it still feel like electronic music with your risers and drums and things like that. I think you executed well on this one. I would like to feel that kick thump a little bit more in the mix. That's just I don't know. It could be a preference thing to me, but I would like to feel a little bit more low end on that kick for sure. But other than that, man, I think the track is definitely usable. And yeah, I can hear that being used on what's that, House Hunters International. That's one of those shows where like they always use like music like this and they're always asking for it. So good work. Let's go. Thanks for the super chat as well. Thanks for sharing that with us. Interesting and different. Yeah, absolutely. I think there's something about stepping outside your comfort zone helps to keep you objective and personalized, sticking to the brief. Exactly. Yep. And then you start to learn, like, man, like you can actually really do a lot more than what you think you can do. Like, even though, like, you know, everybody kind of has their like, yo, like this is what I love to do. I can do this in my sleep. But, you know, the more you work in this space, you start to fill out your flexibility, and you get exposed to different things because, you know, you're getting the references and stuff like that. So, yeah, dope work. Love it. Lovely vibe. Michael Connor, thank you for the super chat. Let me see. Let's see what Michael been cooking up. Drop some fire emojis if y'all liking the music so far. Y'all coming with the heat tonight. No doubt. No doubt. A quirky comedic cue. I love it. Let's find it. Let's find it. Here we go. Suspicious. Suspicious vibe or determination of a cat. Love that piano. I love this. Michael, what have you been eating for breakfast, bro? Like, dude. I don't think I would like execute this any better because like it's only a minute and 13 seconds, but the way it builds, it was interesting the whole time, but it like legit had a build, which is insane. Yeah, great work. I don't have any critiques. It sounds like you were swapping out some sounds, which I mean I think they would use it as is, to be honest with you. But yeah, I mean, go ahead. I love your automation, like, you know, whatever you're doing with your automation and your strings to really make them sound realistic with the, you know, the dynamics and stuff like that. That makes it super interesting. Kim is mad because it wasn't longer, so shame on Michael for submitting this such a short, great track. M. London's rocking with it. Awesome work. The importance of knowing how harmony works. Oh yeah, it was definitely in there. I had that meal a long time ago. It's an old cue. Want to revamp it with some new sounds. Hey, sounds great. It sounds great, man. I can hear that. Yeah, I can definitely hear it. Shows, movies, people, somebody sneaking around, you know, those silly moments. I mean, you nailed it. You nailed it. As far as the title, which one would I pick? Suspicious Wife? Determination of a Cat. I think I would probably do Determination of a Cat. Something like that. But yeah, good stuff. Thought the mix was worse than that. It didn't sound bad to me. It didn't sound bad to me. So yeah, dope stuff. Let's go, man. I see what y'all on tonight. DMG. I was going to ask you what the name of the track was, but then I seen this that says DMG. Unless it's some super odd coincidence that there's another DMG in here. I'm pretty sure this is you. All right, let's go. Let's see what DMG been cooking. Zim Zada, appreciate the super chat. Tension, I love it. This is exciting. All right. This is DMG. I am done. Definitely getting some old school hip-hop vibes. Oops, wrong button. Yeah, 90s flashback scene. I can definitely hear that. 90s dance battle type. Yep. So yeah, like I can definitely hear this being used in either a movie that's set or a show that's set in the 90s, or like you said, like it's just like a flashback thing. So yeah, no, I'm not mad at that at all. I think it has potential. Of course, you know, you already mentioned Terrible Master. So, you know, just tweaking mix and master things on that. Yeah, I'm not mad at that. I think that one's going to be, it's not something that'll probably get used a ton because it's kind of more specific time period, but I think it'll be eating up the 90s opportunities for sure. Kid and Play Travel to Africa, hilarious. So yeah, that synth gives Missy vibes for sure. Sounds like someone training for revenge in a movie scene. So yeah, definitely some potential for sure. Thanks for sharing that, DMG, and thanks for the super chat. That would be interesting. And the only concern would be the the chops, vocal chops and stuff like that, and samples. But outside of that, you know, the vibe is definitely 90s. Zim Zada. Let's see what Zim Zada's been working on. Do. Okay. Here we go. Tension. She's been working on tension. With some sauce. Nice. Love the creative Sting ending. So this, let me see. What the freak is that? Got him. Georgia. Beatles All right, so, all right, let me see. I got distracted by a mini flying beetle. I'm telling you, man. These Georgia woods. All right, let's, so the end of this first hook, I would solidify that Sting ending by, you know, hitting the one with all the instruments. Pretty much what you hit when you came in with the with this one, but just put it at the end of the hook and then give it that space. I think that would be nice. Let's see. Move some of your instruments. I would pan some, like the, I don't know, the bells or mallets or something. The tingles that I'm gonna call them the tingles. The tingles that are in there, I would pan those. Either like a little more left or something like that. It sound like they're kind of left, but I would pan those a little bit. Give your mix some space. And maybe the hi-hats too. Kind of get those out there. But yeah, I think just, some tweaks on the stings, where you have your breaks to where, you know, you give them a couple stings, and then just tweaking the mix and kind of moving some things out the way with some panning would help as well. Swatting that. That wasn't even a gnat. Like, that was legit a very small beetle. Like, that's why I was like, what is that? Like a gnat, you know, I can ignore that for a little bit. That was just like, I gotta seal Let's seal this door a little bit better or something, because they just help themselves. Just come right on in. All right. Kim said Clint got his own fight scene going on. Can you please help us understand and identify the tinkles? Yes, the tinkles, the twinkles. What do I call them? Tinkles or twinkles? So it sounds like there's a triangle, not the triangle. There's other tingles in there. It's the melodic tingles. It sounds like a xylophone. Or Glocks. Okay. So yeah. But yeah, no, good work. I definitely hear the tension. You got good breaks, good structure. And yeah. Shout out to Zim Zada. Knocking them out. Glockenspiel. Those definitely come in handy for Christmas music too. You know what I would do too, Zim Zada? I would probably do like an octave lower in the verses with the glockenspiel. Do it like an octave lower during the verses, and then take it up to the higher octave in the hook. Maybe. See, I don't know. See how it sounds. It may sound completely trash, but it's just an idea. But yeah, but that may give it make it seem like it's kind of, I don't know, building more too on the hook. So you never know. All right, let's see. Who's up next? Where do we leave off? Yeah. Yep. Exactly. All right, we left off with Amil. But good work. Thanks for sharing that with us, and thank you for the super chat as well. All right, let's see what Amil been cooking up.
Never have I thought that I'd be found in the dark. Never have I ever thought I'd reach someone's heart. Cause I thought that no one understands how I'm feeling inside, when there is no place to hide from my own shadows. They haunt me in my mind. No, I don't know what to do. Still can't believe what it's true. All that I knew. Why should I be loved by you? Why should you feel love for someone like me? Why should I be loved by you? My whole life is a mess, tell me, can't you see? I'm at everything attention, all the things that I love fall apart and fade away. So tell me, why should I be loved by you? Why should I be loved by anyone? Never have I thought that someone could make me stay. I never had somebody to take my pain away. I thought that I would die alone, there's no one to pray to. Slowly losing my faith, can't escape the chains of how I'm feeling inside, when there is no place to hide from my own shadows. They haunt me in my mind. No, I don't know what to do. Still can't believe what is true. All that I knew. Why should I be loved by you? Why should you feel love for someone like me? Why should I be loved by you? My whole life is a mess, tell me, can't you see? Should I be loved by you? Show me, why should I be loved by you?
So yeah. My guy, Amil. I rock with this joint. Definitely think it's ready to go. I hear like on Married at First Sight, all those kind of dating marriage well, it's not really like a competition, it's more like an experiment, but I can definitely hear something like that being used. Love the theme, lyrics great. Nice tempo, positive vibe. To answer your question, Amil, yes, I believe it is syncable. Good work. Let's go. I've come to the conclusion that I'm hungry. That's why I keep eating these chips over here. It's early. Usually I'll say, we wait to the last, few tracks of the show. I've been eating these the whole time. It's like, dang, I guess I should just go get a meal after this. All right, this is let me get it right. Rupin, not Rupin. For those who weren't in the stream earlier, I have been saying Rupin's name wrong this entire time, like all year, basically. Today, Rupin corrected me, and it's Rupin. It's not Rupin. It's Rupin. So thank you, Rupin. Thank you for, number one, your patience in me butchering your name, and thank you for correcting me. And thank you, thirdly, for submitting this track that we're about to listen to. Is it a matter of keeping my 808 kick spatter simple and sparse? Let's check it out. We've been trying to help Rupin with the kicks and stuff. So the rhythm section. Let's check it out. Yeah, it may be just keeping it simple, because these are the drums are working right now. I mean, the kick. I think the kick can be stronger for sure, or turn it up. I'm getting a couple different vibes on this, though. Saying Rupin in full confidence that was how you pronounce the name. Absolutely. All right, so Rupin. I feel like I have to add emphasis to it now. I've been saying it wrong for so long. So yeah, as far as your patterns, I think keeping it simple and sparse works. Because it didn't give us like that kind of, the off grid kind of thing that we were getting on some of the sections of your tracks. So it's good. Now, tightening up sound selection, the kick kind of has the 808 in it. The tricky part with that is if you have a kick and it has like this 808 low end and it's tuned and it's only hitting that one note, it starts to clash with your, the scale that you're playing the music in. So that's something to be mindful of. Depending on how you do your drums, sometimes you can hit the tune 808, so you can kind of move to the different tune ones. I think that's probably the route I would go. Is just like, I don't know what you're using, but say, for example, on the drum machine, you can hit different pads. It'll change the note. Or if you're on a keyboard, each key would kind of be a different note. But so I would do that. Keep that in mind when you're using 808s. Got to be in tune with the key. So I'm getting a couple different vibes. So you had the strings and the brass, which I feel like that mixed with the synth sound that you have panned to the left. that. So I feel like the piano in that sound could be a track on its own. You can keep the same drums, and then I would just take the brass out for sure. Maybe switch up the string chords. Because it's giving me two different vibes. Because that sound is kind of quirky and fun and lighthearted. And then you come up with these aggressive brass, and then I start thinking other stuff. So that's something that just kind of stuck out to me. Either swap that sound out with maybe a different sound, or you can create like a couple different ideas. With this, you can have your your sports reality strings, brass hit stabs kind of stuff. And then create like another quirky track along the same vibes. Yes, and it is kind of pitchy, like some pitch bending is going on or something like that. That's why I said like that sound on its own with different instruments could make a great quirky track, because you can do weird things like that with those kind of tracks, those playful, quirky, lighthearted tracks. But with the strength that you came in with those strings and brass, I don't think it mixed the best. But as far as your rhythm section, I think you got it, Rupin, as far as keeping it simple and sparse with that pattern. Good stuff. I like the improvement that I heard there. USA scores, just in case y'all needed to know. Let's go, USA. Davey Dave. Is this the first? What's up, LW? I think this is the first time I seen you in the chat tonight. How you feeling? All right, let's see. We got Davey Dave. I think I seen somebody else too. Rupin says I get all kinds of names. It's crazy. Oh, halftime. I seen halftimes come through as well. Let's go. All right, so we'll play these and then we'll wrap it up with our lifetime MVPs. All right. Halftime Slim. Appreciate the super chat. Kick it up. Boom. You're right here. Let's check it out.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3. It's time to kick it up. Kick it up. Kick it up. Kick it up. It's time to kick it up. Kick it up. It's time to kick it up a notch. Kick it up a notch. It's time to kick. Oh no, when I get me started. Kick. Oh no, this look like a party. Kick it up. Kick it up. It's time to kick it up a notch. Kick it up a notch. I got all this flavor on. This must be my season. Oh no, they switch sides, looking like it's treason. Told them I was taking out. They must didn't believe it. Now they got a check for me. I'm looking intriguing. Going the same, ain't no comparisons. We not the same. They try to catch up, but I'm not in their ring. Ain't no complaint. I do my thing. It's out of the game. I'm going beast mode, fresh out the cave. What is you saying? Black on the plate. Don't play with me 'cause I ain't playing. I'm about to kick it up like my name Luke Kane. Kick it up. Kick it up. Kick it up. Kick it up. It's time to kick it up. Kick it up. It's time to kick it up a notch. Kick it up a notch. It's time to kick. Oh no, when I get me started. Kick. Oh no, this look like a party. Kick it up. Kick it up. It's time to kick it up a notch. Kick it up a notch. Who want to smoke? All that I mention, I go at a go. The fire is swimming wherever I go. I'm proving them wrong 'cause I do what they don't, but it is what it is. I am who I am. I know what I know, and don't care if you don't. Can't walk in my shoes if you and I chose. I'm looking like ghosts. I'm standing 10 toes. Kick it. Put on their neck, I can't pick it up. Put on their gas, I'll heat it up. Been up so long, they gon' think I'm stuck. Keep it up. I do it at my pace, I don't need to rush. If I'm on the job, I can't stop till it's done. I call it a shot, I keep it in touch. If it's going down, then you know it's a must. I kick it up. Kick it up a notch. Kick it up a notch. It's time to kick.
Yeah, perfect ending. I ain't mad at that at all. Great length. Great production. And you rap. Shout out to Halftime Slim. Double threat. So yeah, the fact that you can produce and rap, I feel like you can take advantage of a lot of opportunities in sync for sure. I can hear this one being used in sports stuff. Even like movie shows, like, cause I think you left it lyrically broad to where it can be a variety of different situations for sure. So yeah, good work. Rob's rocking with it. M. London's rocking with it. So yeah, dope stuff. Shout out to LW keeping us updated on the World Cup for sure. She's watching the World Cup instead of the chat. We ain't even mad at you. Let's go. LW got the soundtrack to the World Cup right now, right here from the stream. Let's go. Let us know which tracks worked best for the World Cup, LW. All right, Davey Dave. This is the last one. We will stop accepting super chats now, but thank you all for who sent them. All right, Davey Dave. What's the name of the track, Davey Dave? Thank you, Kim, for coming through. We appreciate you. Have a good night. Stay safe. Let's see if we can find Davey Dave's joint. Boxing, UFC. Yep. Kick it up. It's quite appropriate. Oh man. Sleigh bells. Let's go. Oh, it's a better mix. Okay, let's go. Oh yeah, I remember this. That would be fire, Justin. Like a crazy dope synth bass. Yeah, so the mix on this one is definitely better. Still not quite there in terms of quality that that I think they would be looking for. The clap, I think I would swap the clap out with a different one, something, I don't know, more a thicker clap, if that makes sense, because this one it just sounds thin to me. Or it could be over compressed. I'm not sure. But it is better than the first one. A lot of the instrumentation was sitting a little bit more better and complementing each other. But yeah, I think you're on the right track for sure. Love the chords, love the arrangement. But yeah, definitely keep working on this one. Cause yeah, Christmas music for sync is just the gift that keeps on giving. Michael Connor says, I think some additional bass would kill this. Yeah, yeah. It sounds like everybody wants a little more bass on it. I could hear Patti LaBelle sampled over it. Shakara submitted because it's my track with Amil. Just letting you know, Amil didn't submit track. Oh, I got you. No doubt. Okay, dope. So let me see. Now we're gonna. So I know we got Flares. I know Flares is in the building. Who else we got? Are we doing? Wasn't it Amil? Maybe we'll do the Busking and Amil and Flares. What y'all think? Last two of the night. Busking and Amil's. Let me see. Drop it in the chat. We just shut it down. All Father Beats. We're about to play. Flares, and I think Shakira and A Mills as the lifetime MVPers. Let me see if I can. Oh, okay. That's Flares. I can see Patty's probably gonna run on this one. I'm just letting y'all know. Oh, I can't forget the disclaimer. Michael dropped a disclaimer. Here we go. Disclaimer for newbies. The music bots gathered at their annual AI convention. They all left saying, I want to be like Flares. Have a listen why. Yes. All right. We do it every week, All Father Beats. Every Wednesday at 9:30 p.m. Eastern. Unless we don't do it. But for the most part, we do it. So let's play A Mills, and then we're gonna end this joint with Flares. Let's get it. A Mills and Buskin. Let's go.
Go on live, I want to live in my way. Windows down, one-way street I'm driving. Summertime, yeah it feels like Friday. Go on live, that's why I'm excited. Spending this time in the moment. It'll be gone before you know it. Wanna rewind but it's hopeless. Living this life in the moment.
It's ready to go. Busking and Amil. That was a great collaboration. Energy was dope. I also felt like I was in the mall shopping as well. Like in a it gave me like some shopping in the mall radio vibes as well. So yeah, this one's great. Like I can hear it obviously for sync, but this is like one of those songs that I would absolutely make sure is on streaming platforms for people to Shazam. Cause yeah, man, like I hear this being used on so many different things. Just lyrically, it's just perfect. So yeah, great work. Shout out to Buskin and Amil on that one. All right, y'all. Michael gave y'all the disclaimer. Y'all know how we get down. I don't see November James, so we about to end this joint with flares. Drop the fire emojis. Let me see them. We don't play a flares track until y'all drop the fire emojis. LW, this is about to make the World Cup very interesting to watch now. Abercrombie and Finch. Yes. I used to work years ago in college. It was my summer job. I used to work at Abercrombie and Finch distribution center. And literally every day you walk into work, you hear that music. It's high. It don't matter how early it is in the morning. You hear that, and you just get a whiff of all of their colognes at once. Then it just smells like walking into an Abercrombie and Finch. It was way too early for that. Like, first off, it's too early to be playing music this loud and this energetic. Number two, it's too early to be smelling 17 different cologne scents in this distribution center. Why? Yeah, I guess they were serious about their brand. So, all right, let's go. I see some fire emojis. It's time to go. It's time to play this flares. This one is titled The Exorcist 2 or The Exorcist Believer. Right, a custom for consider. Okay, so this was a custom for consideration for the new Exorcist trailer, but it was rejected and won't be used for anything. It's all good. See, we all deal with rejection. I talked about this on the podcast. So if you didn't listen to the podcast, you weren't on here for the podcast, go back, watch that video. It's the one before this, the stream before this. We talk about being rejected. All right, here we go. Zim Zada on the pray. Wow. So that's what rejection can sound like sometimes. You never know, man. It's just like, you just never know. That's why you can't take it personal. It's just like, okay, on to the next one. Because that was an amazing piece of work. I would say, yo, this joint's ready, but I'm not the decision maker at the end of the day. So great work, Flares. That was crazy. LW is putting it on y'all. She's giving y'all a chance to pick one. So what are y'all gonna do? So we got Halftime Slim, we got Michael Connor, we got Zim Zada, Saint Devil, Joshua Long. So many choices. Howard Be Thy Name. Which one are y'all going with tonight? Who's the winner? It's crazy. Flares has done it again. This epic sound selection. And as Michael called it, chest beating drums? I love it. Okay, so these are the, I don't think I put them on the screen. These are the options. Which one are y'all rocking with? Let's see. We got Howard Be Thy Name. Halftime Slim got one. Halftime Slim got two. Halftime Slim got three. I think Halftime Slim won it. Like, just off rip. Kick. Halftime Slim. We're going to give it to Halftime Slim, man. Shout out to Halftime Slim for a dope track. Hopefully you start pitching that joint and reaching out to some licensing companies, try and get it licensed. If you don't know how to do that, then I have an entire blueprint to walk you through step by step. Step by step, exactly how to do it. Just go to clintproductions.com/link in bio. And you know what? I'm going to do something special for y'all tonight. Use the discount code, VIP20. Don't tell nobody I gave y'all this. Just go use it. It'll work on any of the courses you need so you can learn how to get your music placed in TV and film. And yeah, so use that VIP20 in all caps when you check out. It's going to take 20% off any of the courses. Somebody asked about loot packs and stuff like that. You can use it for that as well. That'll give you 20% off for rocking with me here on the streams. Y'all come back every week and just hang out and critique and support one another, and I love it. So I appreciate it, man. Thank you guys for tuning in. I will definitely catch you guys on the next one. And until then, peace. I'm out.